been on the property. It could have been on any number of things. So I just don't know.
That's not what your email says. My father will send you his most recent financial statement. The prior sentence, you mentioned that you were including marketing materials on the property as well as our projections. And in our, you're referring to the Trump Organization, right?
Or his and ours, yes. I mean, I use them a little interchangeably, but yeah, I don't know.
I think the last sentence is clear. My father will this is your statement. My father will also send you his most recent financial statement.
Okay.
Do you understand that to mean that it was your father's financial statement?
I mean, it says what it says, but I don't have any recollection.
I know this happened a few days ago, even a couple of weeks ago, back in when the hush money case was going on. But we've got to share this with you because it's very telling. It's George Conway, Kellyanne Conway's ex-husband, and just talking about the Karen McDougal interview with Anderson Cooper on CNN. Karen McDougal, along with Stormy Daniels, was somebody who was involved with Don Shitsy Pantsy whilst married to Melania Trump. It's not so much that, it's more about it gives you so much of an insight into the type of person Trump is, an insight into Ivanka Trump. And for all of these interviews that he does, whether it was with Dr. Phil recently, what a joke that was. I don't really get that. All of this stuff you see on social media, all of the talking heads that run to cable news, all of those people fluffing his backside left, right and centre, he's worried. And I would say he is petrified. Is it July the 11th when judgment is handed down for the hush money case? He is petrified of jail. You almost would think, I could be wrong on this, feel free to give your thoughts in the comment section. You almost think the only reason he wants to actually run to be president of the United States of America is because that's the only way he is guaranteed he'll never go to jail. Just wonder what your thoughts are. Have a listen to George Conway and co, and then comment section, all yours.
Biden deposition for hours. Republicans once again proved and provided zero evidence, failing to show any sort of link between Hunter Biden and the president. No links between those business dealings. This entire case is a political stunt and a joke. Donald Trump ordered House Republicans to smear President Biden. They tried and tried and tried and failed. But I want to remind everyone about the real White House crime family. Why did Saudi Arabia give Jared Kushner $2 billion, billion with a B, just months after he left the Trump White House? And why did the Saudis spend hundreds of thousands of dollars at Trump properties while he was still the president? We also know that Jared Kushner used his cushy White House job to secure a $100 billion arms deal for Saudi Arabia and did other favors as well. Now, some members of the majority actually agree that this was unethical. And in fact, a few weeks ago, Jared Kushner was asked by a reporter about his grift. He responded, "Are we still really doing this?" Yes, Jared, we are still really doing this. The American people deserve answers. I rise yet again to urge my colleagues across the aisle to answer our calls and subpoena Jared Kushner's companies once and for all. We are not stopping, and we demand answers. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I yield back my time.
You know, he's very proud of Ivanka, as he should be. I mean, she's a brilliant woman. She's beautiful. She's, you know, that's his daughter, and he should be proud of her. He said I was beautiful like her, and, you know, you're a smart girl, and there wasn't a lot of comparing, but there was some, yeah. I heard a lot about her.
Well, I'll tell a story I've never told, I think, too publicly before, but I remember that evening when Anderson Cooper interviewed McDougal. I was sitting at dinner with my ex-wife, with Jared Kushner, and Ivanka Trump, and the phone rings. And Ivanka goes into the kitchen, answers the phone. Oh, it's Daddy. And what did Daddy want to know? Whether they were watching McDougal. So he was, he was very, very concerned.
Right, exactly. Which is why I'm for the impeachment. I want impeachment. I'm going to work very hard for it. I'm not kidding. He betrayed Bernie, betrayed Rudy, betrayed everybody. So he has to go. He has to go. He has to go. Run again. You'll get your fucking brains beat in. Right, which is good, unfortunately, for Pat, because he's easy to find. Fuck these people. Let's be very clear. There is no vet-in, cocksucker. It's one sentence. One sentence. So if you're in a meeting and he says that, you punch him in the mouth as hard as you can to make your point. It's one sentence. We're not stupid. There is no paperwork, you cocksucker. He needs to be impeached. He needs to be denounced and impeached. The greatest single mistake in American history. Greatest single mistake. He's surrounded by morons, and he surrounded himself by morons. And a good long sentence in prison, he'll give him a chance to think about it. Because the Southern District's coming for him, and he did nothing. You want to fight? Let's fight. Fuck you. Fuck you and your abortionist bitch daughter.
Oh, Donnie, she's taking the stand. The one you always wanted and could never have. She and Jared tried to get away from you, to ignore you, using your name to make billions. You're embarrassing to her, uncomfortable, gross.
My dad's communication style is not to everyone's taste.
She's looking for an exit, freedom from you. So when she testifies, she'll sell you out. Maybe she already has. What'd she tell Letitia James behind your back? What deal did she cut?
The statements are explicit that the preparation was the responsibility of Mr. Trump.
She'll do anything to be away from you, forever. All those years hoping she'd be the one. Now, she's just a witness against you. And if you think she'll ever visit you in prison, think again.
Inside Donald Trump's prison cell, the surroundings are like any other small, enclosed space. The walls are gray concrete, and a narrow cot with a thin mattress is the only piece of furniture. A tiny metal sink and toilet combo sit in one corner, while a small barred window allows a sliver of natural light to filter in. The sound of clanking bars echoes through the air as guards patrol the hallway outside.
What is... President Trump is 76 years old. He will die in federal prison.
Trump spends his days pacing the limited floor space. The once powerful man now finds himself in a place of confinement.
Considering the fact that he is your orange Jesus and he just happens to be convicted of 34 counts of felonies, absolutely you are worshiping him. We all know how y'all get down about your orange Jesus.